that since schools first shut down due to COVID-19.
And since that happened, parents, students, and teachers, they've been through a host of changes. But what long-term impacts could those changes have on our youngest learners?
Tonight, anchor and I-Team reporter Caitlin Canute takes a look at how the pandemic has impacted early education.
Like most 2-year-olds, Thorin Zimmerman loves playing with his toys and watching cartoons on his tablet. But over the past year, his parents began to wonder if he is indeed developing at the same speed as his peers.
But by the time he was 18 months and not saying much more than mama and dada, that's when we knew something was a little bit off.
Unfortunately for the Zimmermans, they had nothing to compare Thorin's behavior to. Virtually his entire life has been spent in a pandemic, meaning the family hasn't ventured outside to play groups, story time at the library, or outings with other children.
Being a first-time parent, how do you know if your child is simply not meeting milestones or if there's something more going on that could be either brought by the pandemic or something else such as autism?
Those questions led the Zimmermans to seek help, including speech therapy and autism screenings. Although they're hopeful they're on the right track, Alyssa can't help but feel she missed moments with other moms that might have brought her comfort during these difficult times.
It's been really hard because as a parent, of course, I never planned to be just a stay-at-home mom by myself. I plan to be with other stay-at-home moms and have a play group for Thorin to be a part of.
That sense of loss and isolation is something Jamisha Wade is seeing with other parents she assists. As the executive director for Start at Zero, an early learning center in Kansas City, she says this represents a real problem posed by the pandemic.
So not only is it important for kids to spend time with other kids, but it's important for parents to spend time with other families and kids.
Wade says protecting your family is a priority, and parents shouldn't fault themselves for taking steps to stay safe. But she notes a lack of early socialization seems to be causing some developmental delays in young children, pointing to a recent article in JAMA Pediatrics.
One of the things that they found is that children are showing delays at 6 months for fine motor, gross motor, and personal social.
Wade says the main delays found in this article and the ones they're seeing with local clients all involve communication delays. But she adds, even if your child is behind, there are steps you can take.
I think starting with a screening, and that's why that's kind of the first entry point of even determining if anything is going on.
Anyone can have their child screened here at Start at Zero. Now, if you're in Jackson County, they can actually assist you with virtual visits or home visits to make sure your little one is up to speed. And if you live out of the area, they have other community partners they can put you in contact with right in your own community. Whee! For the Zimmermans, those types of resources have certainly been a lifeline.
Thorin didn't know how to sign before, and now he knows a couple of different signs. He's still not quite past the babbling stage, but now we can make out different times where he said, "I love you, Mama," which, of course, as a mom, just puts that special little print on your heart.
Caitlin Canute, KSHB 41 News.